ডিজে একটু এদিকে থাকবে। হ্যাঁ, রাইট।
Everybody hold the book and
Okay, now make a clap.
So everybody give a big hands to Dr. Begum for her second major academic work.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rumi Bhai, for your kind introduction. Is it working? Thank you, Rumi Bhai, for your kind introduction. I hope everyone survived the long morning CME session and coffee is still working for you. I'm very humbled to be able to do the inauguration ceremony of my new book named Since the Pandemic, A Guide to Mental Wellbeing to a Changed World with all of you. Since the pandemic began, like many of you, I did not realize how it shaped the total landscape of mental health. Not only that we were facing a public health crisis at that moment, we were actually living through a deep emotional and psychological crisis at that time. COVID pandemic impacted our mental health at diverse and profound multifaceted ways. Even though at that moment or now the COVID pandemic is over, we call it over, but still the lingering effect, the psychological and emotional crisis are still there in the community. And we might, at that time, we were actually counting the numbers, like the numbers of deaths every day. But at that moment, the emotional and the psychological crisis we were living through, that didn't stop. Anxiety, as well as the grief, the prolonged grief, are still surviving because people could not say goodbye to their loved one at that time. As well as the post-neuropsychological disorders, the COVID long haulers, the lingering effect of COVID, the psychological one and the emotional ones, we are actually still living through this. And this book actually talks about all those diverse, different aspects of mental health. They were affected by COVID pandemic and we are still living through this. These books not only talk about those, but also it gives us some guidance, evidence-based guidance, how we can rebuild and how we can heal ourselves. At the same time, just to give you an example, that World Health Organization statistics says that after COVID-19 pandemic, so it tells us a lot, like how our mental health landscape totally. This book will not only inform you, also will give you the hope, also will tell you how to reconnect, how to rebuild. And this book will also present as a historical landmark or historical milestone for our future generation. We were very happy, we are very lucky that we survived a COVID pandemic. But in future, if any pandemic happens again, like such crisis actually that we have to face or the humanity has to face, I hope people in future will go back to this book or read this book, will see how we cope, how we survive, how we navigated our day-to-day life, and we still rebuild our community with hope and resilience. I hope. Lastly, I want to thank you all for joining us today and also giving me the opportunity to talk to you about my book. As Rumi Bhai said, this book is available on Amazon, Barnes Nobles, as well as Ingram. Please read, share, and reconnect and